Please give a huge round of applause, clap and cheer and welcome the stage to the one and only Ian Crawford!
Think once, think twice, think fork, spoon, and knife. Good evening. My name's Ian Crawford. I'm here from the Sheffield office of the Steel and Cutlery Manufacturers, Allied Trades, Industries, and Guilds Association, SECMATIAGA for short. If you want to find out more, please check out the website. Alternatively, if you're under 16, or maybe in touch with someone who is, pop along to cutlery4kids.org. That's cutlery with a K, number 4, kids with Z, just growing the next generation of cutlery lovers. You're right to ask, what would you find if you went there? We've got some good news. Just made available a giant black and white poster of a dancing fork. It's in PDF format. That means if you download it, print it off, colour it in, it's yours to keep. Now, I'm here to raise the profile of steel, share my passion for health and safety, in particular the safe use of cutlery. Think once, think twice, think fork, spoon, and knife. You've probably seen the poster. That's one of mine. Take good forking care with your cutlery. That's one of mine also. It's a pilot phase poster campaign currently running in motorway service station toilets, southbound on the M6, M5, M1. If it goes well, we're going northbound. A fork in the hand is less painful than two in the bush. That's one we've been asked to rewrite. Now, please relax. In one or two, you're looking a bit concerned. Every single one of you getting a certificate of attendance. You can count that towards your annual CPD, your staff development, or if you're out to work, pop it on your CV. Now, the Office of National Statistics tells us, sadly, there are 12,000 accidental deaths here in the UK. Please do not be one of them. But the reason I'm here, and it can be a bit shocking when you hear it for the first time, there are 4 or 5 cutlery-related deaths each year. And I know what you're thinking, sir. Is it 4 or is it 5? The truth is, we had one happen right on the gong on New Year's Eve. And we're not sure whether it's counted as last year or this year. There are other accidents around the home. On average, there are 11 suffocations in bed each year. And now one of those suffocations last year was a numerically dyslexic duvet buyer. He thought he'd bought himself a 13.5 tog. They found him crushed under the weight of a 53.1. All I'm saying is it has turned a little nippy of an evening. You may be switching duvets. Before you go to bed tonight, don't make a blunder. Before you go under, check the label while you're still able. Think safe, be safe. That's my motto. Just a short introduction, just the basics. Stay where you are. Okay. Sit up straight, my friend. Concentrate. No point being there otherwise. Here we go. Here we go. Don't be a clown. Turn that fork down. If you are going to leave a fork unsupervised, it only takes a moment to turn it over, thus minimising the likelihood of a prong or tine-related injury. Liverpool, I need your help. You want your certificates. Don't be a clown. Turn that fork down. Yeah, not around or upside down, my friend. No, no. If you start adding extra words, that's when accidents happen. Let's keep up. Now, I don't know if we've got any couples in. Is this a couple here? Perhaps a couple. You ever been out for a meal with this lovely lady? Or maybe somebody else's lovely lady. Have you ever finished your meal, but she hasn't finished hers? Yeah? Probably still yakking on. Have you ever leant over and stolen a chip off her plate? We've all done it, haven't we? Yeah, that's right, sir. Well, don't. That's right. Well, don't. It's one of the most dangerous things you can do with live cutlery around. That wasn't until recently. You can now steal a chip off your partner's plate. In fact, you can steal a chip off anybody's plate. Have you seen this? We call this the... Just so about that. We call this the extender fork. It's ever so easy to use. It's chip, flip, and dip. I've got 10 in the bag, $9.99. See me on the merchandise stand. Getting a lot of accidents reported when people spreading butter on toast. Please use the knife. It's ideally designed for the job. Look, let the knife do the work. Let the knife glide from side to side. Notice how my fingers are in the air there, not only acting as a natural counterweight and balance to the steel alloy knife, but also warning anyone around me that the knife is in operation. Don't be a nutter. Use a knife to spread butter. And I noticed a little bit of hesitance back there, but please be reassured, it will also work with non-dairy and olive-based spreads. Hardly needs to mention, but I'll mention it anyway. Only a fool breaks the one-spoon rule. Thank you. Now, one of the most dangerous items in the cutlery drawer is the teaspoon, size to injury ratio. That's a fact. We had a terrible incident reported recently. Let's learn from this chap's mistake. Only last week, 22-year-old home alone making himself a cup of tea. Nothing wrong with that, stirring in 2 sugars. Nothing wrong with that if you ignore the inherent dangers of a high-calorie, high-sugar diet. The mistake he made, he left the spoon in the cup. If he'd used spoon sense, he'd still be alive today. He didn't, he isn't, you've guessed it, he's dead. Well, he took the cup through into the dining room with the teaspoon still in, put it on the table, sat down on the chair. The chair gave way, he fell forward. Last thing he saw was that teaspoon handle coming towards his eye, sliced through his eye like a hot knife through butter. As I said to his mother, who found him bled to death on the dining room carpet, if it's any consolation, he probably wouldn't have felt a thing. Obviously, there might have been an initial stabbing sensation, followed by 3 to 4 to 5 to 10, 15 minutes of agony as the blood drained from his body. But once he slipped into unconsciousness, he would not have felt a thing. Now, I sense a little bit of nervousness. The last thing I want to do is you to leave here tonight as nervous around cutlery. I want you to leave here as cautious yet confident cutlery users. And you're thinking, I never want to go near a teaspoon again, but I'm going to teach you spoon sense. If it's safe to do so, folks, just put your drinks to one side if you can. I need you all to help me. I need you to imagine you've got a teaspoon in your right hand and put your hand out in front of you. Let's have a go. Come on, everybody, please, if you want your certificates. Now, make sure you're holding the teaspoon in your right hand. Even if you're left-handed, just make an effort for once. Here we go, here we go. Follow me if you can. Stir once. Stir twice. Okay. Now, this is the complicated bit. The hand opens up. Leave the spoon. Open up. Open up. Yeah, don't be shy. The other hand, if it's safe to do so, comes across. And we give it a bit of a shake. Move on. And then the arms in the air. Spoon sense. Give yourselves a round of applause. Give yourselves a round of applause. Now, people often ask me, Ian, with all this injury, death, mayhem around, how do you relax? The answer is, I write a bit of poetry. I'll just share that with you if you don't mind before I have to move on. Here we go. Here we go. Don't be a loon, never run with a spoon. Take care of that knife. It could take a life. And whether you make love here in Liverpool, the wider northwest region, or York, please remember, never fuck with a fork. What do you reckon? I sometimes get a round of applause. What do you reckon? I'll tell you what, just before I go, I know wherever I go, the audiences, they get younger, better looking, all sorts of stuff, and they're looking at me, what's with all this poetry, Grandad? We're getting enough of that at college. So I've written this poem into a younger vibe. Before I go, I think I've got a minute. I'll just share that with you. But we've got to go quick. What's your name, my friend? Dale. Dale, have you ever dressed up as a fork live on stage? Give him a round of applause, folks. Right, we better be quick. Dale, do you like to twerk, bump and grind, drop, spin, 360? Now's your chance. Now's your chance. Here we go. We need a vibe, folks. Put your hands in the air if you got cutlery in the house. Boom, 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 boom. You want to stay safe, keep the cutlery jaws shut. Remember, spoon can hurt, a knife can cut. This is for you young'uns, hold on. You better take care if you're smoking hash, because if you slip, you might end up with a fog in the ass. Big finish, here we go, big finish. Let's have a 360, come on. Boom, 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 boom. Now, give me some respect, give me some hush. Remember, rappers don't kill people. Can I just stop you a sec? Listen to this. People say, is that vinyl? Is that the sound of vinyl? Listen, that's the sound of the cutlery drawer going in and out. Listen. Now, give me some respect. Give me some hush. Remember, rappers don't kill people. Cutlery does. Boom! Give her a round of applause. Put it there, my friend. Okay. What was your name, mate? That was Dale? Was that Dale? Dale, ladies and gents. That's Dale trained. Who's next? Ladies and gents, my name's Ian Crawford. I can't help thinking we made Liverpool a little bit safer. Please do spread the message. Not fair to wake friends and family up when you get in, but do try and catch them before breakfast. Stay safe, but most of all, stay cutlery safe. Thank you. Good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ian Crawford, cutlery safety expert!